One of the attorneys for the man responsible for the worst mass shooting on a military installation in U.S. history is set to argue before an Army judge a death row sentence should be changed to life without parole. Newsy Pentagon reporter Therese Garnier has more.
Former Army psychiatrist Nidal Hasan has been on death row for more than a decade after killing 13 people and injuring 32 others during a shooting rampage at Fort Hood, Texas in 2009. Dorothy Karskadan is one of those survivors.
He took up about a year of my life. 10 minutes for the shooting, and then another year for really recuperating. And do I have residuals from that? Sure. But I was able to kind of look back and go, I'm one of the blessed people. I don't let my history define me. I define my history.
She says she died 2 times in the ER after being shot in her head, hip, leg, and stomach on November 5th.
It's unfortunate that he gave up the gift that he was given. Hope he enjoys the consequences of his choices.
Major Hasan is paralyzed from the chest down after being shot by military police.
To my dying day, I will say Nidal Hasan did not get a fair trial. I hope he gets a full review by the appellate courts.
In 2013, Hasan, who was representing himself during his court-martial, began his opening statements with, quote, "The evidence will clearly show that I am the shooter." Since that time, he has not shown any remorse for his actions, according to his attorney, John Galligan, who told Newsy his client thought he was saving Muslims from U.S. soldiers getting ready to deploy to the Middle East. Military jurors convicted him of 13 counts of premeditated murder and 32 counts of attempted murder in August 2013.
Therese has been following this story and joins me now. Therese, will Hasan appear in court, and what's his lawyer preparing to argue?
Good morning, Lauren. Nidal Hasan will not be in attendance today. However, one of his attorneys, John Potter, he plans on arguing 3 points. 1, should the judge have allowed him to represent himself in 2013? 2, if the judge should have dismissed a panel member believed to have a bias. And 3, whether the judge should have rejected requests for a change of venue. And that all is going to be happening around 10 a.m. Right here on Fort Belvoir. Lauren?
Why has he been on death row for so long? I mean, is this normal?
Now, as his attorney Galligan had explained to me, this process is a very, very long process. It's a new process. They've only had 4 service members put on death row, so it's a learning process for everyone. But this type of process can take decades. And so the military legally has to go through the entire appeal process before they can come to their conclusion. Lauren?
All right, Newsy's Therese Garnier, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Some senior